I realized that growing up as trans, it was pretty hard. Like, I went into sex work, and for a long time I was doing it because job opportunities for trans people is just almost non-existent, and even in New York, where most people come for possibilities. And I was doing it for so long. I say about from 17 to like 24, 25. And that Stonewall moment, because when I think about Stonewall, it's like you guys said, it's that moment in time where I just had enough. I can't do it no more. And trans people have such a negative stigma for having to be employed as a sex worker. Like, that's what they're mostly known for. And in Christopher Street, it's well known. Like, they have a designated block for people. And I was with my last client, and at the time, and it was a rough transaction. I would call it that. It definitely wasn't a typical client, but it was just at that moment when I got away from that situation that I can't do this no more. You know, like, what difference am I gonna make if I'm just playing with the stigma? So I need to break that. I needed to break that barrier, and the barrier was just trying to be involved with my community and try to like in the words of like Laverne Cox, she told me, don't be a role model, just be a possibility model. And I didn't know what that meant, because I thought like role model's like the prominent figure, but a possibility model, just when she explained it, it was that I don't want no one to role model their lives after me, but I want them to live through my experiences and know that the possibilities are there. And I was just like, wow, that was so nice. And I fed off that feeling and didn't think about consequences or repercussions or if they're gonna reciprocate those feelings. I felt like it was like a fix of mine. I needed to do it, so it was a hard transition, but like my transition, I'm getting through it, and I'm doing good work. I'm just happy that I'm doing good work, and I have more work to do. So I'm gonna be a mental health therapist for trans people. I'm currently going to school for that now, and I feel like that possibility model dream is gonna be true.